Hey guys, Chad here. Now, a few things for you, bit of news update. For those of you not aware, the Battlefield 4 systems requirements were released not that long ago. Now, the minimum PC requirements for Battlefield 4 are expected to be a dual core, so that's Intel i5 or the AMD Bulldozer, at least 4 gig of main system memory, a graphics card with at least 512 meg of VRAM and support for DirectX 10, 30 gig of hard drive space and Windows Vista. Now, recommended system requirements for Battlefield 4 for optimal visual quality and frame rates. They recommend a quad-core CPU, so an i5 or i7 at 3 GHz, 4 gig of memory, 8 gig that is for 64-bit operating systems, modern DX11 graphics card with 2+ gig RAM or video memory, I suppose you could say, yeah. GeForce 600 or Radeon 7000, Windows 7 64-bit operating systems. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Windows 8 will be supported, and of course 30 gig of hard drive space. Now, at the moment, the Battlefield 4 is slightly optimized for AMD hardware, which the game also runs on next-gen consoles, which are powered by the AMD GPUs and CPUs. So we'll just have to wait and see. Now, also, for those of you who are not aware, there was a recent map release as well, some information about the new map that has been given by the Battlefield community. That is Zavod 311, which looks very good, and we're looking forward to seeing plenty of footage of that. And also, I wanted to update you about other things as well, because with the forthcoming release of Battlefield 4, I will be doing quite a bit of streaming. Now, the beta, which is out on October the 1st, I will probably be doing some streaming of that on the evening of October the 1st, and probably some streaming on October the 2nd and October the 3rd, and maybe even October the 4th. So I will be regularly streaming that. I don't know if I'm going to be talking much or anything like that, but I'll probably be playing with friends, getting to know it, all that kind of stuff. So that is the kind of thing that I'm looking towards. Now, with respect to the actual releases after the release of the game, which is around October 31st, 1st of November, I am currently looking at a multitude of Battlefield 4 related shows. Now, I have made a list of these shows, and I'm currently looking at it at the moment, going through all the various things that I'm looking to do. Now, I wanted to garner your opinion on this, because obviously you guys are the guys who watch the content, so I want to find out if this is something you'd be interested in seeing. Maybe we combine some of the shows together, all that kind of stuff. So, first one, I suppose, number one will be Weapons Free. Now, that will be a show that will go into detail on weapons, device, gadgets. So that will be reviews, things of that nature, all sorts of different details relating to all the guns, all the attachments, everything related to that. Now, second is a series called Aim Down Sight, ADS, which will be just general hints and tips, gameplay, all that kind of stuff. Now, also, there will be, the third one will be a series called Game Plan. Now, this will be strategy relating to all the maps, both playing from an individual point of view, a squad point of view, and even at a clan level. And the fourth show will be called Blueprint. Now, this will be map reviews. So, essentially, it will be information on the map, where you can find all the various spots, where the certain locations of the guns are, etc., etc. Now, there will also be one that will come out infrequently. It will be called Patch Notes, and as it suggests, it will be a review of the patch notes and analysis of the changes that have occurred. Now, the sixth one will be a series which will be done occasionally. It will be called Poking the Pros, and that will be interviews with clan and pro players. Now, the eighth one, I know I've missed out 7 because I don't think 7 is actually a good one. It was going to be Evolution, like how to progress your avatar in BF4, but I think that's a little bit pointless. It might come under Aim Down Sight. Number 8 will be Incoming, which is the program you're watching at the moment, which is essentially Battlefield 4 news. I might incorporate into that Community Spotlight, or just Spotlight, which is community news, competitions, leagues, and other stuff like that. And of course, at the end of that will be number 10, which is Discourse, which is a discussion show. So members of the community getting together, discussing the finer points of Battlefield 2 and everything associated with that. Now, I was going to do some other series as well. Now, bear in mind, I was thinking possible multiple shows for each of the aspects of Battlefield 4. So, for example, Tanks for Everything, I know, love the puns. That'll be vehicle and review tips and things of that nature. So, you know, the tanks, all the APCs, the jeeps, you name it. Also then, we'll move on to the aircraft, so that'll be called Plain Stupid. And that will be plane reviews, how to fly it, all the rest of it, any hints and tips, all that kind of stuff, how to unlock this, how to unlock that. Then we move on to the water vehicles, which will be hints and tips and stuff for that. That will be called Hello Sailor, and hopefully we can do lots of stuff relating to the water vehicles. And the fourth one in that series will be called Chopper, and that will obviously be about helicopters. So it is a possibility that I could combine all of those into a single series. I did think about calling it vehicular manslaughter, but I'm not sure that's actually politically correct. But, not that I've ever worried about that kind of thing, but it's a question of whether or not I combine those all into a single series, or whether or not I make individual series for that. So that's kind of the plan that I'm looking for Battlefield 4. Now, bear in mind, obviously, there will be a bit of a change around. Some of the series that are running at the moment on the channel will take a bit of a hiatus in that respect, while the channel is kind of given over in its complete sense, so to speak, to Battlefield 4. But there will still be stuff coming out, so there will still be Rome 2 in there as well and things of that nature. But some of the less watched series will probably take a back foot for a little while, until such times as things settle down and we establish which are the most popular series and which aren't, and, you know, working through the system, so to speak. So that's the information for you relating to Battlefield 4. Now, for those of you who are also interested, I will be going to the Eurogamer Expo tomorrow. Now, when I go there, I'll be going there with quite a few people I work with, wonderful people, and I will also be meeting up with Malekith up there as well, and I do believe also Parky and Kips will be there as well. So that should be a wonderfully awkward encounter, which I'm looking forward to every glorious moment. So by all means, I will be tweeting out where I am. If you happen to be in there, want to say hi, then feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to see you. Always happy to meet people who watch my content, and then I'll be able to question your sanity as to why do you watch my content anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this video thus far, and we shall be bringing you more videos in the very near future. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for your support.